This is a 2025 Range Rover Velar. This particular one is a Dynamic SE, which is a mid-level trim. The S is the bottom, which comes in at $61,500. This one comes in at $66,150 with one package, the cold climate package. And the top of the line is the HSE, which comes in at $78,400 base price. So there's a huge difference in price range between a base and a top of the line. And if you load up an HSE, you're talking about over $87,000. And at that point, that's a ridiculous price for this vehicle. It is not special enough to garner that kind of price, and you can buy a whole lot of vehicles for that kind of money. So this particular one is a P250. This has the 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo. It is terribly underpowered. It's 247 horsepower. The vehicle weighs 4,100 pounds, so it takes 7.1 seconds to get to 60, and it feels even slower than that. There's almost no point in the power range or the gear where you feel like you have a lot of power. Passing somebody is a real feat. It's not special as far as power, that's for sure. And honestly, overall, I don't see anything special about this vehicle. And I don't understand some of the rosy reviews online about these things. I don't know what those folks are used to driving or what they've been smoking, but there really is nothing special about this vehicle. And if you're a discerning buyer, somebody who's earned the $66,000 that you're about to spend on this, I think you're going to agree. It's just okay. The interior is clean enough. Leather seating, panoramic sunroof, those are standard. You do have to pay extra if you want heated and cooled seats up front, which the cold climate package gives you. Also gives you heated rear seats and a heated windshield and headlight washers. And if you want some other niceties, you have to pay extra for those too. You can get air suspension, which gives you a little bit extra lift if you're going to dare going through water with this thing. Back seat is tight, but it is with any vehicle in this size range. And cargo room, similar, tight. It has a low roof line, so if you're trying to get something large in here, it's going to be a tight fit. And the rear seats do fold down, but that low roof line is going to hurt you either way. So while the interior is clean and pretty devoid of buttons, actually, again, it's just not special in my opinion. The ride quality is okay, although on the highway it does feel twitchy. It has very quick steering, so that does not help with that twitchiness feel on the highway. It didn't feel very confident, and you really do have to keep your hands on the wheel. The controls are confusing on the steering wheel. The center controls are easy enough on the center screen. And the heated and cooled seats with that package are a lifesaver if you live in a climate that gets hot and cold to extremes. Everything else in this is just pretty average. And I just don't understand the hype. It's really, for this kind of money, for $66,000, I am expecting to be wowed in some way. And I just don't feel like this vehicle delivers. So if you do have comments or questions, let me know. I'm happy to hear from you, and thanks for watching.